The greatest Royal Rumble is this Friday, and we have one match on the card and a few more Rumble entries to go through, so we'll do for those as quickly as we can. First off, the Cruiserweight Championship is now officially decided, as Cedric Alexander will defend against Kalisto. It's originally going to be Buddy Murphy versus Cedric, but Buddy did not make weight. Every week or so, we've seen him during his mandatory weigh-ins to be a part of the Cruiserweight division, as well as that Cruiserweight tournament before WrestleMania. So, they've been taking this very seriously, and he did not make weight. I believe it was like 206 or 207 point something, or something like that. Way a little over the 205 weight limit. So he was not allowed to compete for the title in Saudi Arabia. So hopefully he can make weight again, but that made the gauntlet for last night a 5-man gauntlet, which was incredible. Actually made 205 actually watchable, and actually makes it a great brand for once. Not saying that they're not, it's just, 205 is kind of seen as the post show for SmackDown as of the past couple months, because it's just been the Enzo show and it's been fucking horrible. But now they're actually making the Cruiserweights worth a damn. And Kalisto, albeit was the last man in the gauntlet, still earned it. So Kalisto will face Cedric Alexander, and this is, not counting any house show matches or anything of that nature. This is Cedric's first match since WrestleMania, so there could be a lot of ring rust there. We don't know for sure how much ring rust is there. So with that being said, I would pick Kalisto just based on Cedric not being in the ring, since WrestleMania. There has to be a lot of rust, and with the Cruiserweight style of it being, well, depending what you are, if you're a high flyer or technical guy or whatever the case may be, that would be detrimental because Kalisto is a high-flying lucha thing, and that could honestly take him down as the champion, and Kalisto could be a 2-time champion at that point. Now on to the Rumble. There are a few more names, and honestly takes away some of the surprises, but to be fair, there's 50 people in this Rumble, or going to be 50 people in this Rumble, so some of those surprises, at least having those out of the way, would make sense. First off, we have the Commissioner Shane McMahon, SmackDown Commissioner Shane McMahon. It wouldn't make sense for Shane to win this, but just being Shane and all, I wouldn't be surprised if he made it the final 10, if not potentially final 15, maybe. I would say final 8, but it's a 50-man Rumble, so top 15, like the final 15, is being generous there. Same with Mark Henry, recently Hall of Famer Mark Henry. Again, is just there to make up the numbers, and I'm surprised that he's having matches past the Hall of Fame. I thought this would be him, retiring. This would be his retirement. The Hall of Fame felt like it was his retirement. But, you have to have 50 people in here, so I'm not against it. I don't think he'll win it, but, he'll have a great showing nonetheless. Rey Mysterio. Again, recently having his matches in New Japan and having his matches, as part owner of Aero Lucha. I don't know what the relationship with him and WWE is, so I don't see him winning this, but, it'd be a great showing for Rey. He had a great showing in the actual Rumble a couple months ago. So, who knows? He could be final, and he was in the final 6 in that actual Rumble last year. Or, I'm sorry, not last year, a couple months ago. But I don't really know with Rey. I really do not know. Could again be final 6, could again be final 8. It's possible. It just depends where he comes in. Because it's a 50-man Rumble, so he could be early on, and he could make it all the way. He has done it before. But I don't know for sure. And the final person, it looks like, ironically, is the Great Khali. What can I say about Khali? If you have never seen him before, I guess you're in for a treat. I don't know. I mean, he's gotten a lot better since him leaving. And plus with the Middle Eastern Indian Indian kind of fanfare that will happen. I'm assuming a lot of Indians will be going to the Middle East, to Saudi Arabia for this event, so you got to have somewhat of a big name. And, literally and figuratively, the Great Khali has been the biggest name out of India in probably the past 20 years. And that's not that it's not a bad thing, it's just, it's Khali. So he's probably not going to be in there for long. But wouldn't it be the ultimate troll for Khali to fucking win this thing? It would make sense. Because it's in the fucking Middle East. Why not give Khali a fucking Rumble win? Why not? But I don't think it'll happen. I hope it won't happen. But Khali's not going to make it that long. But we've gone over the past entrants, so you can look in the past episodes and see what we've done with these people. And let me just see. So 23 people are already in this so far. So they have 37 people to figure out who's going to be in it. And hopefully, as the hours go on, we'll have more entries and we'll keep you posted on this. But they're going to have to fill 37 spots if I'm doing the math right. So it's a 50-man Rumble. And in 5 years' time, if this becomes an annual event, we will have a fucking 100-man Rumble in about 5 years' time. And that's kind of scary. Because at that point, the only match available would be the fucking Rumble, because it'd be a 100-man Rumble in about 5 years. If this becomes an annual bit that they're going to do. But it's a 50-man Rumble. The show itself is going to be great. Just check your local listings. Do a time converter. It's going to be in noon for the people in the Eastern time zone, for example. The UK, it's probably going to be the nighttime. Fucking Saudi Arabia, good luck with that. I don't know your time zone. Good luck with that. But, again, do a time converter. Do whatever you need to do to figure out when it is available in your time zone. And hell, the pre-show may be earlier. Maybe 9 in the morning, maybe 10 in the morning, maybe in the afternoon for you people. Who knows? Who cares? It is the biggest Royal Rumble in history. Literally. It is the biggest Royal Rumble because it has the most people in it. I can't stress that enough. That's why they're literally calling it the greatest Royal Rumble. It's bigger than the 40-man Rumble of 2011. What else can I say? It's going to be a clusterfuck. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth that $9.99 or the free subscription if you're a new subscriber or whatever. But I'm not guaranteeing great things out of this. It's a great card nonetheless. But, there's going to be some bullshit in it because it's a 50-man Rumble. I'm just going to say that right now. But yeah, it's this Friday. And if you can get off of school, get off of work, whatever, see it, do it, just have fun.